Genre is a literary theory that got picked up by marketing departments. And you're a writer, so stop thinking about theory or marketing. For screenwriters, genre is a tool. Okay, what are genres exactly? A genre is simply a category. It's a way to sort artworks out by style or subject matter. It started way back in ancient Greece when theorists divided literature up into epic poetry and lyric poetry and drama. Over time, we got a French name for it and more categories. So now we have teen sex comedy or psychological western, or if you're a streaming algorithm, German sci-fi TV series based on books with female lead characters. Distribution and marketing departments took up those categories to help customers find what they want. So for them, genre is the shelf, the page, the menu that the product is on. And all of that is fine. But here's the thing. Literary theory and marketing are looking at work that already exists. But writers are creating something that doesn't exist yet. So for us, genre is a set of expectations that we can use or mess around with to shape our unwritten script. For example, in the detective genre, the story almost always begins with someone bringing the detective a new case. And in the Western genre, the story often ends with two characters having a showdown on an empty street. What this tradition of familiar, expected elements means for a writer is, any genre is a bountiful warehouse of story events and plot twists and character types and settings and attitudes and themes. Looking at genre that way is an amazingly useful tool. So let's talk about how to use it. First and foremost, know your genre. Watch as much of the genre as you can. Look at the obscure stuff and the old stuff. Every genre has its own eras and subgenres and classics. It has certain elements and qualities and archetypes. Every genre is about certain ideas and feelings. And people have written and spoken about all of this. So get into it. Then break down the works in the genre that you really love. Analyze them, take them apart technically. I did a whole video on this called Take Art Apart. See if it can help you to really look at the works in the genre that knocked you out. Then satisfy the genre. Pay it off. Be sure your script is providing at least some of the expected elements. Remember that genre exists partly because human beings have a serious hunger for the familiar. Every young child wants to hear the same story over and over again. We crave the ritual of having the same elements played out again in different disguises. So ignore that at your peril. But we also crave novelty, something unexpected, even shocking. While you need to respect and satisfy it, you also need to bring something new. What's your take on this genre? What are you bringing to it? Rethink the genre your way. The point of genre is to be original within the form, to be creative within the ritual, which brings up the subject of genre bending and genre blending. Genre bending is working within a genre, but trying to do things that go outside of or even defy its expectations. Genre blending is mixing two genres, like a romantic comedy western. Generally, people in the business do not like genre bending or blending. You piss off the purists and you can confuse the audience. But when bending or blending work, they change the game. They are legendary hits. Genre bending or blending is a great way to make your work more powerful and alive, but it is risky and harder to sell. So go into it with your eyes open. So I'm guessing you would like to see a full list of the genres. Well, you're out of luck. There is no official list of genres. Nobody is in charge of this, and it is constantly changing. So when you start to think about it, you end up getting into a lot of ridiculous tangles trying to define genres. Like, for example, is action movie really a genre? I mean, a movie with a lot of action could be a war movie or a crime movie. And both war movie and crime movie are themselves genres, and some of them don't have action. So what's an action film? Plus, there are a lot of categories that I don't think are genres, like Fish Out of Water or Coming of Age or David and Goliath. I kind of think those are just types of stories because they could happen within different genres. Like you could have a coming-of-age detective story or a coming-of-age western. But do not pay any attention to what streaming services call genres. I have no idea what algorithm is at work here, but what they put in what categories is insane and unreliable. Do not take that seriously in any way. So here's my personal secret about genre. Don't get too hung up on trying to define it. Just get deep into the genre you're trying to work in, and you'll figure out what you need to know. Because genre for writers is not about analyzing stuff or sorting it out. It's about using it to get somewhere. Genre is a delivery vehicle for ideas and feelings. Genre is a set of expectations that the audience brings into the story that you can use to make them open up. They come in already involved in the genre, so you can pay it off or twist it so that you can bring them thoughts and feelings. So keep it simple. Know your genre, satisfy your genre, rethink your genre your way. Genre gives you a big pile of stuff to start with, and what you need to do is add the magic ingredient. You. All right, that's enough for now. Go write something. If you like this video and subscribe to this channel. And if you want to work with me on your projects one-on-one, go to writingforscreens.com. I don't know what they're doing. They're drilling something or cutting something. Genre is a genre. TV sci-fi series for a the page, the menu, fuck me. But writers are I'm not using that for my